There'll be girls across the nation that'll eat this up. Babe, I know that it's just so. Woo! Love, love, love.
Hey.
Love, love, love.
Hey yo, what is going on, guys? It's Demented, and today I'm bringing you an 8s lobby gameplay. I hopped in some 8s early morning a couple days ago. I ended up going 42 and 19 in my first game. I didn't play too well the rest of the maps, which is kind of funny, but the first game I hopped on, I got on Xbox, I went 42 and 19. I think everything was just going right for me. I was actually getting kills for once. Here you can see I get the worst console lag ever, which happens to me so much, and it happens in the worst times. Like, I can be in a situation where that just can't happen in Search and Destroy, and I'll get console lag, and when I'm hosting and stuff like that. So that's what that was. But everything was going right for me, and I went 42 and 19, and I really do think it's because I wasn't live streaming. I just got on just because someone asked me if I wanted to play. I don't think I looked ready, you know what I mean, to stream. I don't know if I took a shower or whatever the situation was, but I just wasn't live streaming, and because I wasn't live streaming, bandwidth wasn't being taken from my internet, and the shots were connecting really fast, and it was crazy for me because I usually live stream, so it was different for me, and I ended up going 42 and 19 using the MP7, which is my gun of choice. I'm a submachine gun player in Hardpoint, except Yemen I use an AR. That's a big map. So yeah, this is my gun of choice, and I stick to it. The MP7. I'm a sub player. So enough for the gameplay. I have a commentary topic about how I can improve my gameplay. But for this, I want to tell you that I want to have a mix between public match gameplays and competitive. But for right now, since I've came to the conclusion I'm not going to Anaheim, a lot of people aren't. It's 23 days away. I'll definitely be spectating from home and stuff. I hope you guys do too. If you're not going, if you're going to spectate, that's awesome. If you're going to play, that's even more awesome. I'm just gonna be spectating from home. So I don't have a team right now, so I'm not gonna be uploading as much competitive unless it's league play or 8. I do have a team mapped out after Anaheim already set up, so I'm not gonna announce who it's with or tell you about it because I don't know for sure if it's all gonna go through. I really hope it does. It seems like a great opportunity for me. So I have a team lined up for after Anaheim, so then after that I can start uploading competitive good scrims, listen-ins and stuff like that, which is kind of unfortunate that I have to wait for that. But for right now, I guess I'm just gonna play some public matches, some 8s league play, focus on my live stream, try and get really good public match gameplays and grow my audience on YouTube and Twitch for right now. But then how I can improve my gameplay, back to the commentary topic. I decided to make this because I do get questions sometimes in my live stream, people asking, how can I be a better player? What can I do? Is there a big trick to it? And there really isn't. It's all about practice, to be honest. But the first thing I want to give you a tip is the pick 10 create a class system. So the pick 10, you get 10 options to pick your create a class, and each spot takes away one of those 10 placements. So if you're not using a Semtex, but you have a Semtex on your class, then you're wasting a spot. So you really do have to idolize the spots that you have and use them for what you need for that certain map, that certain situation. You need to make sure you're on point with that, because if not, you're wasting your stuff. You're wasting slots. If you use a wild card, it takes 2 slots to use it for a third attachment. Just to use that third attachment, it's 2 extra slots, and you always think, is that really worth it? As a sub player, I only use 2 attachments, and I use 2 third perks, and then it gives me spots to have a tactical and a grenade. So I also don't use a secondary. A lot of people use a secondary. I would use a secondary if I was using an assault rifle, but since I'm a sub player, I trust my MP7. It's got 40 bullets in the clip, like you can see right there, so it has a pretty nice clip size, a really good range. I use quick draw and long barrel to help out my range and dexterity and quick draw. Because I'm a sub player, you wanna, if you get in those close close encounterments right there, you need to be able to pull up your gun and finish off a kill really quick. So create a class, pick 10. You need to make sure you're using them accordingly to what you need, because if not, you're wasting your slots, and then you won't be able to utilize them the best as you can. So
We've taken the lead.
even if you're a solo player, like if you're a free agent, or if you're with a team, you still got to go back. You got to watch theater. I don't really watch theater as much unless I'm looking at my gameplays that I'm like recording and uploading. But I remember in Modern Warfare 3, I used to watch theater like no tomorrow. I would always see, it would help me understand how I died or how I lost the game. And like Cap the Flag in Modern Warfare 3, I would see how they pulled out or how they successfully captured the flag, and then it helped me understand what I need to do for next time. But none of this can really prepare you. You can see some strategies that you can do with theater mode, but nothing's going to prepare you more than practice, because if you just keep playing and keep practicing, you're going to get accustomed to these situations where, let's say you're in a 1v3 clutch situation. You can't like figure out how to 1v3 clutch in theater mode because it's going to be different every time. And if you have that experience, if you have been in that situation before, you keep playing and you're in this situation, it's going to be a lot easier for you to map out what you need to do to clutch the situation and how you can take the round for your team. So yeah, I do advise you to watch theater mode. I advise practice. And I know people would call you like nerdy if you play a lot, but you got to realize if you want to be the best at something, you got to practice. And it's a goal that I have to be one of the best at Call of Duty right now. So I mean, I keep playing, and I obviously am not like a nerd. I don't not go outside. People say stuff like that. But you do need to realize that if you're going to be good at something, whatever you do, whether it's a sport, whether it's freaking chess, or whether it's Call of Duty, you do need to practice. So you can't just half-ass it. You can't just barely play and then expect to be the best. It's not gonna happen. You can't have a team scrim for one day and go to MLG Anaheim and win the whole event. It's not gonna happen like that. It really does come down to practice. So everyone on your team is aware of what everyone's doing. It gets you guys that chemistry. You guys know what the other person's doing, why they're doing it, and what's going on. And with gun skill, that's the only thing that's gonna help you, is keep practicing. You can't get better gun skill from just watching theater and stuff like that. You have to keep practicing and play competitive scrims and stuff like that. I also do want to take a little bit of my commentary to talk about products. I am no way endorsed or anything like that, sponsored by any of these products, but I've seen a lot of people who have gotten these products. You probably know about them. I'll tell you if I have them and if they do help. And I'll just give you the basics. So Astro headset for one. Not even really like an Astro headset, like a good headset such as the Astro A40s or the Siberia V2s. So far, I've gotten my Astros. I've used Turtle Beaches since probably Modern Warfare 2. I got them for Christmas or something like that. And I've used them all the way until this game. I got an Astro headset right when the game came out, and I got a monitor. So I think the Astro headset's just a lot better than the Turtle Beaches. It has the surround sound. You can definitely hear a lot better. You have the ability with you have presets. You can change your volume, game to voice volume, stuff like that. The way the mix amp set up, it's just it's a lot more simpler for me, and for a LAN setting, that's what you're gonna have to use. And so I think the Astro headsets help me out tremendously, but it does come in at like $300, so maybe that's a little bit too much. A monitor, I got my monitor for $150, I think. It's a 2 millisecond response time, and I've always liked it. I used to play on a box TV. People say box TVs have like 0 millisecond response time. I don't really know about that, but just like the quality for me, just having like 24 inches instead of like a box widescreen just helped me out so much more. And then I want to talk about gfuel. Gfuel is an energy supplement drink that you can take that has a lot of vitamins in it and a little bit of caffeine and stuff like that that'll help you stay energized. And every time I've taken it, I've always felt like I was a lot more focused or into it and stuff like that. I felt like I was playing a lot better, and it's kind of weird. Maybe it's all in your head when you drink an energy drink or something, that it's going to help you play better or focus more. Maybe it's in my head, I don't know. Those two have worked for me as long with my monitor. So here, the gameplay is wrapping up. I go 42-19, as you can see. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Drop a like if you liked it, and I'll talk to you guys later.